Kansas City ranks among the top 10 hardest markets for 2025. With 14 counties spread across Kansas and Missouri and more than 100 cities and towns, choosing the wrong spot can cost you time, money, and sanity. I'm about to break down every major suburb so you know exactly which one fits your lifestyle and budget. Because here's the truth, the price gaps between those communities won't last forever, and some of these suburbs are about to explode in value. First up, a neighborhood known for its luxury and history. Here, the exclusivity hits a whole different level. Even the smallest homes start at $1 million. Mission Hills is luxury at its finest, and right now the median home price is over $1.5 million. And believe it or not, even with prices that high and at that price point, values are still climbing. Over the past year, they've gone up by an impressive 8.5%, and homes here don't sit on the market long. There are only about 20 homes listed right now, and prices range from $925,000 all the way up to over $6 million. That level of privacy and prestige doesn't happen by accident. This neighborhood protects its charm with historic homes and strict zoning rules. Walking through this community feels like stepping into the past. And back when Kansas City was booming with railroad money and big industry, they had wide streets, mature trees, and the grand homes all reflect generations of wealth that's still there today. When we talk about walkability later, you'll see how this area feels completely different from what's happening downtown, where walk scores hit some of the highest marks in the city. The priorities here couldn't be more different. And if you have school-aged kids, what really makes this neighborhood special goes far beyond the houses. Families here are served by the Shawnee Mission School District, which ranks number 7 in Kansas. The schools have an excellent track record. You know, we're not just talking about luxury here. These are legacy homes, places where families put down roots and that last for generations. Now, when you head into Brookside on the Missouri side, you still feel that same sense of pride, but the price point tells a very different story. The median sales price here is $475,000, which is a 5.3% jump in the past year. You'll find it centered around the famous Brookside shopping district. This area is so cute, filled with small shops, restaurants, and walkable streets that bring people together. You've got Stuff, a creative little shop filled with handmade art and one-of-a-kind gifts. Brookside Barrio is a neighborhood favorite with street tacos and one of the best patios around. And right nearby, Sierra Winter Jewelry brings in shoppers with bold, handcrafted pieces and a modern vibe. And the homes here tell their own story. You'll see craftsman bungalows, Tudor-style homes, and older colonials all carefully kept up for all of these years. These weren't built fast or all at once. This is the true neighborhood, one that grew naturally over time. You'll see big oak trees, beautiful gardens, and a feeling of home that you can't create overnight. But if spending over $1 million doesn't fit your budget, the next suburb offers similar prestige at half the price. And here's something else to watch for. The homes we're about to see tend to attract choosy buyers. Many of them take their time and wait months for just the right one. Leawood, Kansas gives you that high-end feel, plus some of the top schools in the entire state. But what most people don't realize is how much value you're actually getting at that price point. Today, the median home price here is around $745,000. And the best part? At that price, you're getting into the Blue Valley School District, which ranks number 1 in Kansas. It has a 96% graduation rate. One standout school in the district is Blue Valley North High School. It's also ranked number 1 in the state, and it sits at the top 10% nationally. All right, here's something you need to know. The market moves fast in this area, and it makes sense why. There are about 124 homes on the market right now, and prices go from around $525,000 for a smaller 2-bedroom all the way up to $4 million for luxury estates. Average price per square foot is $237. And before I tell you more about what really makes this area special, let me introduce myself. I'm Kelsea, your trusted real estate expert here in the Kansas City area. I've helped tons of families make smart moves around here, and I'd love to help you too. You can reach out anytime using the contact info down in the description box below. Okay, back to Leawood. You're paying for quality, and families know it, and that's why homes here don't sit around long. But there's one more thing that makes this place stand out: the lifestyle that comes with it. Town Center Plaza is at the heart of it all. You've got high-end shops, restaurants, and places to hang out. You can grab coffee, get a few errands done, and meet friends for dinner all in the same walkable spot. The neighborhoods are just as well planned. Think wide streets with landscaped medians, power lines buried underground, and homes that follow design rules to keep things looking polished. Everything here feels consistent and well taken care of. Now, time to talk about value. Leawood home prices keep climbing, and they're rising faster than the metro average. Why? Because the demand never really slows down. Families who move here tend to stay for the long haul, so there aren't many homes available, and when one does come up, it usually gets multiple offers from buyers who know it's a smart long-term move. Speaking of family-friendly areas with strong appreciation, wait until you see our next suburb, where homes are selling nearly twice as fast as the rest of the metro. And I'll show you exactly why that kind of speed can seriously impact your strategy when it's time to buy. Yes, this is one of the fastest moving markets in all of the KC metro. I'm talking about Overland Park, Kansas, and once you see what's driving it, it makes total sense. Homes here sell in just over a month, about 39 days on market. That's much quicker than the 50-day metro average, and with a median sales price of $630,000, which is up 5.1% year over year, buyers aren't waiting around when the right home hits the market. And inventory is a big reason for this speed. Right now, there are nearly 900 homes for sale. Prices range from $124,900 all the way up to $3.9 million, and that variety brings competition across all price points. Homes are getting an average of 2 offers each, so if you find one you love, be ready to act fast and make a strong offer. If you're comparing school districts, Overland Park offers something very unique. It's served by both Blue Valley and Shawnee Mission. It also creates some interesting value gaps compared to other nearby districts we'll talk about later, sometimes with a difference of up to $300,000 for similar homes. But Overland Park's draw goes way beyond just pricing or speed. This city shows up on nearly every best suburbs in America list, and it's for good reason. Families here get strong schools across the board. No matter where you live around here, your kids are likely attending one of the highest rated schools in Kansas, and that sets them up well for college and beyond. The city itself is built for long-term living. Wide streets, sidewalks, big trees, neighborhood parks, you feel the planning everywhere. Plus, there's really a focus on green space, so your kids have safe spaces to play and you've got parks and trails close to home. Shopping and dining, you've got it all. From upscale shopping at Oak Park Mall to local spots in downtown Overland Park, everything's nearby, and the food scene reflects how diverse this area really is, with a mix of cozy family restaurants and top-tier chef-driven places. Now, here's something to think about. The next suburb on our list is growing even faster than Overland Park. It offers many of the same perks, but at a much lower price. If you're looking for that sweet spot between growth potential and established charm, you'll want to see what's happening just a few miles down the road. Olathe, which is O-L-A-T-H-E, is where things are taking off. It's in Kansas, it's the 4th biggest city, and one of the fastest growing in the country. That kind of growth brings real opportunity, especially for families who want real neighborhoods without sky-high prices. Right now, the median home price is $415,000, up 1.8% from last year. So you're still getting solid value, especially compared to other parts of Johnson County. The population is around 150,000, and in the last decade, it's grown by over 12%, and just since 2020, it's jumped by nearly 7%. That pace puts this place among the fastest growing cities, not just in Kansas, but across the whole country. And none of this growth is random. It comes from smart planning. One perfect example, Cedar Creek, a master planned community built around a 65-acre lake. You've got a clubhouse, walking trails, and lakefront activities that go way beyond just your front door. It's not just a bunch of houses, it's a real community designed to bring people together. When it comes to schools, Olathe also stands out. The school district serves over 28,000 students and has a 95% graduation rate, which means your kids get access to big school programs, clubs, and opportunities that smaller districts can't always offer. The best part, though, is the city is investing heavily in infrastructure. Projects like the I-35 corridor update are making it easier to get around, so even as Olathe grows, your commute stays manageable and access to jobs across the metro keeps improving. What really makes it so special, though, is the mix. You've got that small town feel with big city perks. Downtown Olathe is full of local shops, restaurants, and neighborhood events that bring people together and give the area a real sense of connection. And wait until you see what 500 grand gets you in the next spot, where mid-century style meets modern living. It's pulling in a totally different kind of buyer than the new build crowd, and you'll see why. Prairie Village, Kansas keeps drawing young professionals and downsizers. It's one of my favorite areas in the town, and it's easy to understand why. The charm goes far beyond the homes themselves. The median home price here is around $465,000, and values have been rising around 3.8% each year. You're joining a long-standing community with deep roots and real charm. It feels like a small town in all the best ways. You can walk to grab coffee, stop by local shops, or meet friends for dinner. People know each other here, and that sense of connection is what buyers love most. The homes tell their own story, too. Most were built in the mid-century years when builders focused on comfort and quality. Many still have hardwood floors, big sunny windows, and layouts that just work. These homes last. They change with you instead of pushing you to move again. At the center of it all is Corinth Square. It's the neighborhood hangout. You grab coffee, run errands, and bump into people you know. The mix of local shops and restaurants makes every day feel connected. Families also love the Shawnee Mission School District. The elementary schools rank high and feel close-knit. Kids walk through quiet, tree-lined streets where neighbors wave and watch out for one another. And for young professionals, it's an easy place to live. The drive to downtown KC, Overland Park, or Leawood stays short. But daily life here still feels personal and full of character. Now, are you curious about what's next? Because beyond Johnson County, 2 Missouri suburbs are making big moves. And you know what? They're shaping up to be some of the best investment spots in the metro. These Missouri suburbs are growing fast, and most people don't even realize it. These areas have been around for years, but they're finally coming back to life in a big way. Parkville, Missouri is growing by about 5% a year, making it the 3rd fastest area in the metro. And North KC is growing even faster, about 5.5% a year. Parkville has something special. It gives you river views, small town charm, and quick drives to downtown. The typical home price is around $580 grand, and here you find history, trees, and a tight-knit community feel. The Missouri River adds great views and things to do outside all year long. Check out English Landing Park, for example. But if you want walkability and character, this place has it. The downtown is the heart of the community. You'll see local shops, small restaurants, and weekend hangouts. The farmers market, summer festivals, and community theater make it easy to meet people and feel part of the town. North Kansas City has a different story. It's still affordable, but changing fast. The median home price here is around $245,000, and with that 5.5% growth each year, buyers are moving in early before prices rise even more. Parents talk a lot about the Parkville schools. They feel close-knit, teachers know their students, and families stay connected. Both towns offer balance. You get that small town peace while driving close to the city. Downtown KC is only about 10 miles away, so work, food, and fun are nearby, but home still feels calm. But if you're looking for value, great schools, and real community, the next two suburbs might be what you want. They have some of the best price-to-value ratios in the metro. If you're looking for family-friendly suburbs with real value, Liberty and Blue Springs are hard to beat. They're both places where first-time buyers and investors can stretch their budget and still get great schools at strong communities. Liberty's median price sits around $320,000 and Blue Springs comes in closer to $300,000. Both show that you don't have to spend top dollar to find quality living. Liberty High School ranks second in Clay County, and the graduation rate is an impressive 90%. Families love that kids can get a great education here without private school costs. The district's known for high standards and a welcoming, down-to-earth vibe. It's the kind of place where teachers care and families stay connected. And the town itself, it has heart. Sports play a big role here in everyday life. Friday night football, basketball tournaments, you name it. The whole town shows up. That community pride starts on the field and sticks around long after the game ends. Blue Springs, Missouri has that same sense of community, but the focus leans more on academics and family life. The Blue Springs School District ranks second in Jackson County. Students here do well, graduation rates are high, college prep is solid, and smaller class sizes mean teachers actually know their students. Both suburbs are growing too. Liberty's up about 2.1% since 2020, and Blue Springs has climbed roughly 4.6% through 2025. That steady growth keeps the market strong and gives buyers confidence. What families love most, though, is how easy it feels to live here. You've got parks, youth sports, community events that all fill up your weekends without breaking the budget. Kids have safe places to play, and neighbors still wave when they see each other. It's that simple, easygoing lifestyle that people move here for. But if you're ready for something a little different, our next stop blends city energy with suburban comfort in a way that might completely change how you picture home. If you're ready for something completely different, downtown KC might surprise you. It's full of lofts, local energy, and urban culture, and the best part, prices are better than you'd think. Median home price here is around $325,000, while Crossroads sits near $300,000. Living here costs less than most suburbs, but gives you access to everything the city has to offer. Sure, the prices are great, but what really makes it special is the lifestyle that comes with them. You're close to art, music, restaurants, walkable streets. All of that daily life feels exciting and easy. The Crossroads Art District is at the center of KC's creative scene. Every first Friday, more than 100 galleries and local makers open their doors, and you can walk from one show to another, hear live music on every block, and grab food from every local vendor and food truck. Every month feels different, which keeps the neighborhood alive and fun. And then there's Power and Light in downtown, or what we call P&L. It's where the nightlife really shines. You'll find rooftop bars, live music, and restaurants led by local chefs. Your weekends turn into nights out with friends instead of the usual chain restaurants. Big name performers stop here too, which brings the big city energy without the big city price. Also in downtown is the Kaufman Center for Performing Arts, which adds another layer. You can see world-class concerts, ballets, and Broadway shows without ever leaving Kansas City. It's one of those places that makes you realize how much culture the city really has. But here's where downtown truly stands out: how you get around. The walk score downtown is 93 out of 100, which earns the title Walker's Paradise. Crossroads scores 85, meaning it's also very walkable. Most errands here happen on foot, not behind a steering wheel, and the KC streetcar connects Crossroads, P&L, and Union Station for free. No parking hassles, no extra gas money, just easy movement throughout the city. Living here gives you the best mix: real city culture, convenience, and value. It appeals to young professionals who want energy and to empty nesters ready for low-maintenance living. You get that rich lifestyle without giving up comfort or breaking the budget. Kansas City offers suburban options for every lifestyle and budget, all supported by exceptional schools and strong economic fundamentals. The window of opportunity won't stay open forever, though. Most people are moving here, and the city keeps investing in roads and projects. Demand stays high while inventory is tight in many price ranges. Savvy buyers see why this draws families and investors who want to build wealth over time through real estate. If you're planning to make a move, take the next step now so you don't miss the best options. Email me at Kelsea@lakewoodhomesandland.com with your must-haves and budget, and I'll send you a personal breakdown of the 3 suburbs that I think fits you best. Every family is different, and the right suburb depends on more than just price and schools. And if you're wondering about the hidden costs of living around here, click the video on your screen now. I break down what life really costs in Kansas City, from higher utility rates to transportation changes that affect your monthly budget. You'll see how choosing a downtown condo or a suburban home changes your spending beyond the mortgage. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you there.